Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, I want to ask you one question that I want you to think about. How are you thinking differently than the masses? You've got to always be thinking, all right, the masses are going one direction. Where can you zig where they're going to zag so that you don't get wrecked? Because in the end, no matter what happens, if all of our wildest dreams come true for a short period of time, the masses are going to get wrecked. Okay, and so I have some specific cryptocurrency thoughts, but I do want to point out something. I want to just bring something up in terms of what my mindset was like in 2021. So in 2021, November of 2021, everyone was bullish. It was more than 99% of people were bullish. We're expecting Bitcoin to go well over $100,000. If you looked at funding, it was all in the side of bullishness, and that should have been a warning sign. There were very few people who were bearish at that time. And I remember on Twitter at the time, there was this one guy who used to drive me crazy called Nebraskan Gooner. Nebraskan Gooner is somebody worth following. I haven't really seen much of his account lately. I just unfollow a lot of people on Twitter, but he was always of this mindset. He was so critical of the masses, and it drove me crazy. Come on, be bullish, Nebraskan Gooner. That's what we want. Stop being such a tool, such a Debbie Downer. We're going up. All of our dreams are everything's gonna go amazing. Stop it. And it's not that he was bearish. He was just critical of this mindset that we must go up always, and this is how it goes because that's how it went in the past. And I remember after that bull run, still not liking him, but having been on this side now where I am more of a person who is critical of this idea that it's going to go how it's always gone, big bull run, alt season, as we're expecting it, when we're expecting it, I understand and appreciate Nebraskan Gooner a lot more. And if you are believing the things that everyone else is believing, there is a good chance, especially with crypto, that you are doing it wrong. So I ask you again, how are you thinking differently? That's a little bit of a play on words with Apple and everything. And so I want to, the Think Different campaign. I want to talk about a few things when it comes to different cryptocurrencies, and two of them are kind of in the realm of think differently. Now, the first one I want to bring up is Tron, and the reason why I want to bring up Tron is because Tron is all of a sudden, I saw this in my live stream already over the last 24 hours, Tron is making headways, and people are asking a lot of questions about the Tron ecosystem. And it's really interesting because I know the few times that I've talked about Tron and their ecosystem, I would instantly get this visceral reaction from people of like, Tron, why Tron? Tron's a scam. Why are you talking about Tron? Justin Sun, he's a scumbag, all this stuff. And you know what? I actually used to be one of those people until I actually looked at the numbers. And do you know what the numbers show you with Tron is that Tron is an incredible value play. All right, so Tron, let me just share some things that I researched on Tron. Ethereum is number one when it comes to revenue, daily revenue, and it's far ahead of everyone else, billions of dollars a day. And then do you know who number two is? Well, you're probably going to guess it's Tron. In terms of daily revenue, Tron is number two, and then Tron far outpaces the next one in line. And then when it comes to TVL, total value locked in the ecosystem, again, Ethereum is number one, and Tron is number two. And it's really interesting. I live in the United States, and I don't know anyone who uses Tron. I don't know any Americans who are part of this Tron ecosystem, but I also have a friend who's a full-time trader, and he lives in Bali right now. He's an American, and he transacted with me on something, and he sent me USDT, the Tron version of it, and he's in Asia, and I'm assuming, and I'm quite confident that in Asia, a lot of people are using Tron. And so Tron is this sleeping giant. It's a top 20 crypto. But here's the amazing thing that happens when you have a blockchain that makes money. You can do things with that money. What an amazing concept. And so, Algorand, they love to boast about how they have these super low transaction fees. And Algorand does have a lot of daily transactions, but the cost per transaction is like a fraction of a penny. That is unsustainable. What are you doing? You're a business. Make money. Now, I do think that Algorand and HBAR, by the way, have a longer play in mind, and that they're planning on doing something that they can actually make money. And the way that they're making money right now is inflating their supply, which is why I'm not super excited about Algorand or HBAR for this bull run. But show me the money. Okay, it's a good thing to make money. You're boasting these low transaction fees. Maybe here's an idea: instead of boasting the low transaction fees, make money. And Tron makes money. And so now, as of this moment, there are ecosystem plays that are popping up. In particular, there's a meme coin called Sundog. I was approached by Sundog. They wanted me to promote their crypto. I said no. Okay, but I am mindful of the fact that this cryptocurrency, out of nowhere, it shot up to a $300 million market cap. I think as of right now, it's around $150 million. And people are asking me, is this Tron meme coin movement a thing? Is it going to stay? Does it have staying power? And my response is kind of twofold. Number one, I would say, don't fade Tron for all the reasons that I just gave you. Number two is if Bitcoin was hitting a new all-time high or had already crossed a new all-time high, I think that it would have staying power. Given that Bitcoin's kind of struggling, it's chopping, consolidating, all that stuff, I don't know. So in terms of that particular play, I don't know. The timing isn't great, but it reminds me of the first time I ever heard of an NFT. I think it was this is stupid, I'm probably too late. And I was definitely, if I had gotten in, I would have not been too late. There is potential with the Tron ecosystem. I just don't think the timing is quite right, but there's a lot of potential in the Tron ecosystem. But if I were to say something like that before today or again, it's like Tron's trash. Why are you talking about Tron? Think differently. There's other cryptocurrencies I could talk about. XRP. I have been recently bullish on XRP. It's holding up very well. There is very little downside with XRP. There's a lot of upside. XRP has violent moves to the upside, and that's when you take profits. I have no problem holding XRP, buying XRP, being excited about holding XRP. Do I love XRP? No. Do I plan on hodling XRP? Absolutely not. But do I like it right now? Sure. And yet, if I talk about XRP, it's the most polarizing cryptocurrency in all of existence. And people are in the live streams, why are you talking about XRP? XRP is trash. Stop talking about XRP. Think differently. Okay. Now, time is short. I want to point out one other thing. And this doesn't have to do with XRP or with thinking differently. It is, I've been really bullish on ArcBlock lately. It is on my chart, fib chart. You would see it down from swing low to swing high to a 2.36 retrace. And then I drew a trend line. And you know what? I'll put the chart up on the screen right now. Okay, I drew a trend line. And that trend line, the day that trend line is meeting the 2.36 retrace, you can see that ArcBlock has broken through. This is unsolicited, non-financial advice. I think ArcBlock is a really good play right now. Now, maybe it's going to go back down to that 236 retrace, but you see how violently it exploded up as soon as we got to the trend line and the retrace. That is a good sign. I think ArcBlock is worth holding on to, and it's something that I think I'm going to be loading up a lot on next bear market or next bear moment, after hopefully what we see is a pump to new all-time highs for Bitcoin and a decent alt season or an alt moment. I think I'm going to be loading up a lot on ArcBlock. So I like ArcBlock short term. I like it to sell after an exciting time in alts, and then I like it to buy again. But those are three cryptocurrencies that I would say do not fade right now: Tron, XRP, and ArcBlock. Otherwise, that is all I have for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful rest of your week. Please turn on the notification button, hit the subscribe button, smash up the like button, leave a comment in the comment section, all for the algorithm. Otherwise, I will see you in another video. Peace.